classic crunk colors. Leo rocking the reds. I love to see it.
You ready? Let's fight.
Get those shirts up for you guys. So, Solly, what do we know about the newcomer Leo?
Honestly, not much. So we got new fighters coming into the server all the time. But from Leo, we know 1,600 elo, so a little bit lower more than Tesco, but still confident and ready to fight. Tesco, on the other hand, like you said, Kronk Gym regular, one of our strongest EU fighters. And so this is a good skill gate for anyone who's trying to step up against the other EU fighters.
Absolutely. I'm stuck with the time. It's always great to see Tesco fighting. Tesco again, Kronk Gym, one of the stronger representatives in Kronk Gym. Things have been pretty good. Leo looking sharp in this first round. That Elo difference, solid. Not really showing up touching it.
No, that's why especially the EU fighters, right? I think it's so sometimes they don't get as many matches as you get in like more populated regions like NA. And so, you sometimes that low elo isn't necessarily from a lack of skill, but just from a lack of fights. Tesco looking like he's taking the step back, but back into the fight he goes. And honestly, like you said, even match, Leo does have a solid guard and a solid counter shot here, but getting rocked a few times, and Tesco showing that advantage.
Down goes Tesco. Chat, also let me know, we're still, the stream had to be restarted today, so some of the audio may be a little too high. Y'all keep us honest if the chat is too... Beautiful DMC, what's good, bro?
Let's go.
Uremi Grimes, can I still join? Yes. All you got to do is join the Discord. You'll be able to get in on next week's card. But already the first bit of action happening in this first round. And this is V5, Solly. This is the first time we're going to be seeing a lot of the exhibitionists here in V5. We expect a lot of knockdowns. The power has been brought back, right? Anti-spam is not so anti-spam as it used to be. Power has been brought back on the counters. Feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah, I think, right, this is the one that, knockdowns are back. I'm excited. I think it makes for, a little bit more of an exciting show. Some people don't like the gamification of it, but I think that there is still, the ability where if you want to be a technical outboxing fighter, you can still force that kind of fight. I think we'll probably see a couple matches later today, but not this one. Both of these fighters very willing to slug it out. Not really fighting too much from the outrange, really keeping it in that in-fight mid-range area.
Nice. Now, I really am hoping to see a lot of various styles kind of coming together in this new match. Shout out to Beautiful DMC in the chat. Audio's too high, bro. Let me know. Zid WS0, how do I watch the horizontal view? So you can watch the horizontal view in one of two places. You can watch it in Twitch, or you got to go to YouTube, go on the channel. There should be two live streams up. One is horizontal, one is vertical. All right, let me get 3 more minutes on the clock here as I get situated with all of the shenanigans and the things that I've got to pull left and right. And actually, let me go ahead and get set up with TikTok chat, because TikTok chat be hungry, y'all. Round number 1, though, Solly, looking like it's going to come up for Tesco. How would you rate Leo's performance in that first round, the discovery round?
Honestly, really good, except for that moment where Tesco really turned on the aggression and found a couple of good shots. But the rest of that time, I felt like his guard was there. The only thing that I'm not, so sure of is how much damage he's throwing. Doesn't seem to be enough to make Tesco really too worried. But round 2, adjustment round, and crowd liking those shots, so that power is there.
Yo, yeah, I mean, I'm liking that shot as well, bro. That was some nice hands right there, and we're gonna see a lot of these more explosive shots right there. Stiff jab coming in from Tesco. Oh yeah, the crowd's really feeling it. And shout out chat if you guys like the new arena in this fancy hotel. See if you can find your favorite Russian hacker. Man, the crowd's really energetic here. Tesco starting to put on the damage on your boy Leo. And that's the crazy part too. When you have somebody who's experienced as Tesco, who's been in this 3-round format so many times, right? He knows how to pace himself. So while that first round was looking pretty even, Tesco might have been just measuring up his opponent, seeing how much he can get away with.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Definitely, you can see the experience difference here, right? Not at all worried about the big stage, and he's kind of come in with a game plan that he trusts. And boom, right there, followed it through to another knock.
See if we can get an instant replay of that.
Crazy.
Yeah, just caught it on the instant replay there. Okay, it is working. Thank goodness we got the instant replay action for you all. For those who are wondering, how can you join in on the action? I got you guys. All you got to do is join the Discord. On Discord, look for RIngsideVR. It's a public Discord, so you can just search for it. And in between time, in the breaks, I'll be dropping the links for you guys. So just be sure to ask for that whenever you need it. Definitely looking forward to seeing what Tesco thinks about this new damage system after this match concludes. But right now, busy making some work here. This boy Tesco is on fire.
Yeah, Tesco's just been in control this whole round, and I don't really see that
caught there
happening. Ooh. I was gonna say there's a couple of these moments where he puts together really good combos. This is Leo, but I feel like it's just not enough, right? His damage is like just a step too slow or too weak, and it's letting Tesco trade pretty comfortably. It's not great to be hit by like one of those 30-40 damage shots, but if you can return with a shot that counters and stuns them, it's worth it to eat it just to get the damage advantage.
And honestly, I find that I call it the spear and shield technique. You intentionally block someone's punch knowing that they're not going to return back to a good defensive position, and then you just blast them on the counter hit. And it's worked out pretty well so far, I'm not going to lie. But especially in this damage, when V5 is there, you kind of take your time. But Tesco looking like he's pretty good in round number 2. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the guy.
Me too. And, this is, I think, pretty clearly his match to lose at this point. This were, 2 rounds with 2 knockdowns. We're looking at 10-8s both times, if not worse, if the damage is also in his favor. Mm-hmm. So Leo at this point is looking for that knockdown, like we like to say, open goalie mode. You just sent me that other meme the other day of that ice fighting. That's VR all the way, especially right now. There's nothing to hold you back. Either go for the KO or, go for glory.
No, absolutely. I mean, that's where it's at, right? KO, glory. But the thing about the glory and the KOs, right? We've got to be very careful. In V4, the previous damage system, we could have gotten away with, like a match like this being pretty confident that Tesco would take over. But this is V3. And not to really count out Leo or anything, he still does have a puncher's chance. And that's something that's very special that exists in this damage system that did not exist before. That puncher's chance is real.
Yeah, I mean, V5, not V3, but absolutely right.
I mean, V5, V3, is there really a difference?
Interchangeable terms.
That is true. The community feels very strongly about that. No, but it's there, right? Like if you take advantage of anti-spam, if you take advantage of like the hands being in the wrong spot, if you take advantage of your own power shot in the weak zones, mm-hmm. you can easily get the kind of damage needed to just throw someone down on the ground.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Tesco rocked the ugly face there, but coming back well with some good ducks. Eating a punch there, though. Leo starting to find some rhythm.
Oh, no, not with that one, though. Not with that left hook coming slamming down right on the cheek of Leo. Leo looking hurt. And at this point, guys, I got to remind everybody, when someone is hurt, when they got the ugly face, when they look like they about to cry, shit they pants a little bit, you are literally a Super Saiyan on the other side. Go in. Destroy them. They take a lot more damage. You have literally unlimited stamina on your character. It's the time to pick somebody apart.
That was exciting. The crowd is loving it too. Both fighters at this point, you can tell, swinging hard. And these are the at this point, like knockdown shots or go home broke, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, give the fans what they want. Give the people what they want. We want to see some action right there. That is what we're talking about. All right, TikTok. I see y'all. I see y'all out here.
What?
Everybody, check out the Discord link. I just dropped it in TikTok. This is to join the server, and I'll give you guys instructions on how to get in on future fights here in a little bit. VC.
Ooh, another one.
Another one.
Dominating this fight through and through. Let's see if he can end it with a knockdown or if he's just going to get a dominant scorecard like that.
I like how Leo fires, but he doesn't have any footwork or real defensive movement at all. There's no footwork. No
Hey, Jaden Foy, this is not
clean punches.
Pre-recorded. Don't listen to people in the chat, Jaden Foy. They don't really know what they're talking about a lot of the time. Literally just responded to this man. But guys, in the chat, we do try to get to the chat in between the matches. Right now, we're just kind of vibing and commentating. So for the moment, just kind of enjoy the fight. And I'll let you guys know how to get in on the action here in a little bit. Appreciate y'all's patience. As always, this round is about to conclude. Third round, and things are looking like it's going to be coming up all aces for your boy Tesco.
Okay.
Double check that link. It says the link, the invite.
Yeah, Leo didn't take that.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. That was Tesco all day. And let's take a look at the scorecard. A staggering 20-30 in favor of your boy Tesco. Tesco with the perfect scores on the SAT 10-10-10, 10-7, 10-7, and 10-6. I mean, this was a huge lead for Tesco. I mean, honestly, it almost went to a TKO in that third round, but really going to be the interesting part is the damage. Oh my God, the damage right now. 1905 in the first round for Tesco in the blue corner. A staggering one-ups himself, 2,101 damage. And then he ups it again for 2,386 damage. I mean, get used to big numbers, folks. 6,392 to 4,016 for Tesco. I mean, get used to
honestly,
that kind of damage.
Credit to Leo too, right? 4,000 for 3 rounds is nothing to sneeze at. But again, Tesco just dominating it with almost double the what I would consider like around 1,000 being the average punch damage people put out.
Oh. All right. Now, the last time I talked to you, right, you said and I quote, V5 is bollocks. I think you said it with that level of enthusiasm, right? You've had some time with V5. You had an amazing performance, right? 6K damage, nothing to sneeze at. How you feeling about it now, bro?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot lately. Just, I've had some very bad moments with the game so far. But honestly, the last week, I've really, really, really enjoyed it. I mean, as long as you don't get those people who just spam into the what do they call it? When you hurt someone, when you hurt them.
Oh, yes, the adrenaline mode.
If you can actually fight someone, box them, it is very good. It really does reward people who can land clean shots, and counter shots definitely are heavier. Body shots are heavier, punishes you if your hands are down. So, yeah, I mean, it still needs to be worked on, 100%, but it's a lot better than when I first started. But you're always going to get that with every update.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you for sticking with it. And like I tell everybody, you're going to get used to it, right? And Naruto, I love the enthusiasm, but I'm going to have to ban you, my boy. You spam it in chat. Yeah. I'm just going to kick him out. I don't know what's going on. Hey, yo, I appreciate you for coming through, Tesco, putting on a show, the very first V5 stream, and you did it with amazing fashion, right? I want to talk to your opponent, Leo, real quick. Leo.
Just one more thing.
Oh, yeah, wait. Tesco, go ahead, bro.
Just want to say if CJ is in here, he's talking mad shit. If he wants to get battered, I'll batter him as well. Talk shit, I'll smash your face in.
Might be a matchup for next week. And also, everybody watching on TikTok, we do grudge matches and rematches around here too. A lot of people get feisty, so you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Okay, Leo,
Yo.
What's good, bro? First time on Ringside VR. How you feeling?
It was really fun, to be honest.
Nice.
Tesco was just better than you. Not that really, but it was just a lot better than you spell out.
Look, I like that you showed up for the first time seeing you. It's V5.
Nice stuff with you.
Do you have any thoughts on V5, right? How do you feel about the damage system? Do you think it's been good for the game, or do you think it needs improvements?
I think I'm playing the game a lot more now. I think whatever the last one pretty fighting, you won't go for it. I think the recent conversation has been good specs.
Okay, so look, as long as you're having fun, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? And look, come back next week. We do this every Sunday. We also have events on Thursdays. Lock in with the homies. I'm glad you're having fun. And that's all that really matters to us over here, is that folks are having fun, especially on these exhibition nights. So I appreciate you for coming through, bro. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get the next boxers up on the stage.